so has Q posted?
Yeah, Q posted a few hours after we went live.
So he didn't waste any time?
No, he was immediate. I couldn't even see the website and he's already posting.
Due to some technical difficulties, it was basically impossible for users to post on 8kun during its first few days back online. Yet, somehow, Q managed to.
He could tell the website's not running well, but he still went out of his way to make posts, probably to calm everybody or whatever he's doing. I don't know. I'm not Q. I don't know who Q is. No idea. I barely even follow it, honestly. No, I'm not Q. I don't know who Q is. No idea. I barely even follow it, honestly.
When the coronavirus first hit Asia, Ron freaked the fuck out. He had a lot of theories, one of which involved a Harvard scientist who had allegedly developed COVID as a bioweapon in a Wuhan lab. These theories eventually found their way to his Twitter feed. Meanwhile, Q remained silent on the matter. But on March 23rd, Q finally took a position that perfectly matched what Ron had been saying. Not long after, the president followed right in step.
Have you seen anything at this point that gives you a high degree of confidence that the Wuhan Institute of Virology was the origin of this virus?
Yes, I have.
And that's when Ron did something curious. He deleted all of his COVID theories from Twitter, saying, "We are now seeing more scientific transparency." Really, bioweapon is just a Q thing.
I feel like it is really started by Q people. I feel like Ron Watkins is one of the leaders of that. Ronald Watkins has been posting that the coronavirus is a bioweapon for months. He's believed it for months, he probably still believes it. And then we're supposed to believe that when Q backs his exact belief, that he suddenly just has a change of heart? No, what really happened is, Ronald was posting as Q, looking for things to post. He went a little too far, the mask slipped a little bit too much, he got scared, and then he decided to backtrack on his public account to, look less like Q, but that made him look more like Q. He has the power to write Q drops, I know he does, because I know the software really well. And to think that he hasn't written at least one is very naive. I still think that Q is just as dangerous, if not more so, during this pandemic. And I think he's going to get people killed with his bioweapon theory.
If you look at my Twitter feed, that's what I'm doing publicly now.
It is what you're doing publicly now, yeah.
I've spent the past, almost 10 years every day doing this kind of research anonymously. Now I'm doing it publicly. That's the only difference.
Ron had just given me one of the biggest Q proofs to date. Or should I say, proof that he's Q. Now, I'd kept a running tally of all the forensic evidence, suspicious moments, and contradictions he'd made along the way. Let's review some of what we know. He'd know nothing about Q on one day.
I barely even follow it, honestly.
Far too much on the next.
Why would Q wipe a board?
Because he wanted to go into a different act, in a play. I assume that's why he did it.
One day he knows all the vital players.
He wrote a long rant about Tracy Beanz being a patriot.
Weeks later, he has no clue.
He's brought up Tracy Beanz as somebody that was communicating with him prior to...
I don't know who that is.
Why lie? When 8kun comes online, hardly anyone was able to post except for Q.
I couldn't even see the website and he's already posting.
Oh, wow.
Then there's the love of pens, which he only let slip on one occasion.
I found the fountain one. It was $3,000. I can't afford it.
Wow.
And the watches, which he never talked about and literally hid from me.
When I saw the pen and the watch, I was like, oh my God, they're speaking right to me.
But then, in our final conversation, perhaps wanting the credit, he admitted something shocking. Ron hadn't just been participating in Q research. It sounded like he was leading it.
Yeah, so thinking back on it, like it was basically 3 years of intelligence training, teaching normies how to do intelligence work. It's basically what I was doing anonymously before, but never as Q.
See that smile? Ron had slipped up. He knew it, and I knew it. And after 3 tireless years of cat and mouse, well...
Never as Q, I promise.
Never as Q. Okay.
Because I am not cute. It never was.